She wild and dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Fuck the place up. Fuck the place up. Fuck the place up. Fuck the...
Let's fuck this place up right now.
Let's get on 10 first.
Good idea.
And then fuck the place up.
We got to
Boom.
get 10 first.
Idiots is
Can
back.
we get 10 listeners?
No.
Accidentally Brilliant.
Accidentally
Here,
get 10 listeners.
live. Not
That's
live.
how we get it.
But we look live.
It'll be live to you when you watch it. No, well.
We'll be alive.
On the live podcast?
Who we got? Some call me Earl, Mike, comedian Booya. Hey, actually, you know what?
That sounds like a full name. Mike Comedian Booyah.
Make tracks and just put that in there.
Right. You got Mike Comedian Booyah.
All right. Some call me Earl.
Make some tracks.
Hey, we could be like the idiot versions of Migos.
I'd rather not be associated with that at all.
They're hot.
Nah, don't care.
They're
Hot.
shit.
Soul's a pig before you roast it.
Whoa. Maybe we could just have the whole show talk like Migos. So I wanted to talk about something else.
Just want to say you can hit us up. Instagram at We3Idiots313. Twitter at We3Idiots. Facebook, Accidentally Brilliant. Check us out. Subscribe. You won't have to do any of that if you just subscribe. Till then, I'm going to blast yo.
But for real, we got good stuff out there.
Good stuff.
It's great. It's only getting better.
It's some of the best stuff.
Awesome.
We don't really have much.
We have the best podcast.
We are picking up some listeners here and
It's
there.
huge. The greatest podcast.
Appreciate anybody who's out
everywhere.
there. So the reason we started actually, Booya hit me up. He wanted to get back into comedy. Sounds like you got a show.
Yes. A good friend of mine. He told me he don't want to be associated because he wants to be on the low end. He's a really good guy, man. Real cool. And
wait, what's the reason he told you didn't want to be associated?
he just want to be in the background. You know what I mean? He doesn't
Not
want to be
because,
the main
like,
front.
he
He
was
doesn't
a
want to be
little
the
embarrassed?
face. Oh no, not because no, not because of that.
Because when you just bomb, he doesn't want to be like, fuck,
My
that's
name's
because
on
of
that.
me.
I didn't bring that fucker here. No, but he was talking about this last year, and he kind of mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. And he was like, I'm serious because the comedy scene is just totally different. You've done so much for comedy in Vegas, just the type of person you were. You would like want to talk comedians, if not the top comedian. And I was like, really? And he really spoke highly of me.
Dang.
And then he just called me the other day, and he was like, hey, I want to talk to you again about what we talked about. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm going to be going out to Detroit and doing a show, man. He's going to fly me out, give me a
Vegas.
hotel room. Yeah.
You said
In
Detroit.
Vegas. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
fly
I
me
mean,
out to
these
Vegas.
people
I'm
want to
sorry.
know where you're at. They show up in Detroit like
Where's
Yeah,
Booyah?
like, where the fuck is Booyah? Right.
Vegas.
It's
So
gonna
we
be in
should
Vegas.
we should give away tickets to the show for the next 5 callers.
Ooh.
That'd be
So
dope.
Call Mike's phone.
go ahead, call right now.
The next
No one's
5
gonna
callers.
fucking answer.
You're gonna be getting calls whenever.
The
just
lines
random.
are ready. I
Can
don't
we
know.
get your phone number? Put your phone number out there.
That's what's so funny
on, put
because
your phone
you're
number out
gonna be
there.
at work
Come
and you're gonna
on.
answer the phone and be like, hello, who is this? I want to get those tickets. The fuck are you talking about? Tickets to the show for Booyah. But nobody's gonna fly all the way to Vegas just to see me.
So when is it though?
August 3rd, my birthday.
August
Damn.
3rd.
Like August the 4th. That's Saturday. Either
Where-
that Friday or Saturday.
Where's it
You
going to
don't know
be
when
at?
your birthday is, or you don't know when the show is.
I don't know what the show is, but he wants to have it at the theater. There's a theater in Town Square in Vegas, and it's pretty nice. It's real nice. And,
Big venue? A lot of people?
Yeah, it holds about 500 people. So I think it'll be good, man. You
Cool.
know, like a welcome back.
Congrats.
How many shows you doing?
Just one.
Do you have your material ready?
No. But it's so crazy, man. But I did a show for James Delgado. He was running for office. This was the last time I got on stage. This was 2014. And I haven't done comedy for like a year. And I was like, man, I'm going to do some old jokes, whatever. I did and I said like 50 minutes to an hour of just crowd work. Stuff off the top of my head. And it worked great.
What if the crowd isn't working with you?
Then I'm fucked.
Are you going with that plan
I'm
again?
fucked. No.
I'm not going with anything.
I'm going to write some jokes. And the only thing is I got to get on stage here now and try these jokes out because there's nothing worse than thinking something is really funny and then you deliver it on stage and it's like, fuck, maybe I should have said this.
Do you want us to just dim the lights down? You can stand up here and try out some.
Right. Okay. First off, guys, let me ask you a question. Would you rather suck a fake dick? Would you rather suck a fake dick on YouTube or suck a real dick privately and nobody knows?
Oh, real dick privately.
That was too easy.
Already did that.
Again? No.
Like twice.
What about like an open mic here before you go?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna research that.
You think
We will let you guys know when that is.
You think we could set up and do like a live stream from the open mic of our podcast?
I kind of want to book my own show here.
Do you think there's time for that?
Oh, hell yeah! I mean, it's so easy to book a show, man. I mean, just an open mic show. Just all you need is a location, pretty much. And Facebook and the internet is so powerful now, man. You can get the word out. Now, if it comes to where you're trying to charge people to get in and things like that, then that takes a lot of.
Why don't we rent a hall, charge people $5, and then we just do it at the hall?
That'd be great. We need a sound system, DJ. I don't want to do a DJ. I'd rather just do somebody that control the sound system. Because DJs always get paid, man. They always get paid. Fuck
I hate when they're getting paid.
Hey,
I mean, it's just
we got a DJ. We can get Tommy Tunes out there.
Yeah. Because a lot of times, though, I mean, I don't want to sound like I hate DJs, but in the comedy business, whenever you're doing a comedy show and you have a DJ, the DJ always gets paid, man. They always get paid.
So you're on the back end of that.
Hell yeah. Host is like the last one to get paid.
We need to find a DJ that just wants to get his name out there. Be like, there's no money in this. All right, that's cool. I just want to get my name out there, pass out cards.
Yeah, take
And
advantage
what if
of
he's
them.
real shitty, though?
Right.
My bad. That's what his name. DJ My Bad. Because he just fucks up the whole time.
My bad.
Not yet. Okay, my bad. Fucking DJ Blow Your
My
High.
bad. He's always calling his name out. My bad.
My bad. Like, yeah, we know you're DJ My
Blow
Bad. No,
Your High.
my bad. This guy fucking sucks. No, that's my cousin. He's performing next week. Get up for DJ. This guy fucking sucks.
Follow Comedian Booya on all sorts of media platforms to find out. Keep posted on open mic nights, all that.
Also, check out some of his previous stand-up on YouTube.
Yes,
he's got
do
some
that.
good bits out there.
Yes, and then Comedian Booya on Facebook. I'm posting videos and stuff.
So how far away do you think you are from getting a Netflix special?
That things like that, man, are pretty much luck. Well, I don't want to say luck. It's just being in the right place at the right time. Because there's a lot of guys here, man, in Detroit and Vegas and all over that are hilarious. They just don't have the TV credits. You know what I mean? And you just have to be seen. I mean, I can do a 15-minute special. I can do a 30-minute special. An hour special, I'm going to need some work on that. Because I did an hour tape already, so I would have to, like, my friend CJ, Chris Allen, shout out to him. He told me to scrap all of that and start all over again.
Yeah.
Which, it's a good idea, but, I mean...
I need some of that.
Yeah, I need some of that stuff, right? But once you do a DVD and it's out there for everybody to see, then you need to just scrap all those jokes and start all over again.
Right.
But there's some comedians out there that keep doing the same jokes over and over again. It's like, fuck, you see them, they do like 5 or 6 specials, and it's like they've done that joke already. They're like beating a dead horse. It's like,
right.
Okay, you've done that joke already. You know what I mean?
So there was a deal that we wanted to talk about with Monique and her offer from Netflix to do a special.
I would have did that shit for $8 and a wing ding dinner in Coney Island. Just to get out there. I mean, yeah, she's
Who does she think she is, really, to sniffle at
The
that?
most decorated black female comedian out there. That's who she thinks she is.
Yeah, and that is true. But here's the thing.
Do you think it's true?
It is true. It is true. She is. But she's decorated. Most of the awards are for the movie Precious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who was she in Precious?
She was the mama. The
Okay.
one that had like Precious had to like finger bang or some shit before she went to school. She did.
Spoiler alert.
I know. Some people are going to watch it. Like, I know you knew she was going to finger bang her. Damn.
I'm just going to
Booya.
fast forward to that part.
Right. People are going to be calling the show like, hey, when did the finger bang portion takes place? I'm like 20 minutes in this movie and there's no finger banging going on.
Do all videos have like the more popular spots like on the porn sites where you just
Like
go
it's real green and
I never noticed that on porn sites. I never. There's like there's like markers or whatever.
like popular spots?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I've only watched porn for like maybe 4 minutes at the most.
Yeah,
at a time.
I can't watch it too long.
That's it. I can. I'm coming at
No,
like 4
that's
minutes.
what I'm saying. Physically, I can't.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm done. I can't.
Yeah, I'm through. I think I search for a clip to watch on porn longer than I do actually jacking off.
Absolutely.
You know what I
You
mean?
got to find that right one for that mood you're in.
Right.
All right, anyways, let's get back to
Monique.
Like if
So
I
what
was dating
porn is she
Monique
in?
and she was like, "So would you Like some chicks be like, "Would you fuck her?" Like that don't mean anything. Like if you would fuck a chick, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you must even love her. No, I fucked her. We'll fuck anything, but would I jack off to her? That's the big question. That's when you really
Like,
care.
no, that's way better.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't jack off to her. Fuck no, but I'd fuck her. You know what I
Therein
mean?
lies the rub.
Good choice of words.
Monique, yeah, she was offered $500,000 to do a Netflix special, and she's very upset. She's
Very upset.
What did she feel she was worth?
She didn't
Man,
really
would've
give
put a
that
number out.
She
They
would put
didn't,
that
they
number.
didn't, and they didn't even counter offer. They felt disrespected enough to not counter offer,
How much-
and now we're trying to get the community to boycott Netflix.
I think the problem is you have Chappelle that was offered what?
$20 million, and she mentioned that.
I mean that's
Chappelle-
kind of
Chris
So
Rock.
so she's referencing Chappelle, Chris Rock, and Amy Schumer in those
what was Amy
specials.
offered?
11.
So, but
she
she's
renegotiated.
claiming
What
that
about
Netflix
Louis
has.
C.K.? What was he
I'm
offered?
not sure.
She's claiming that there's racial bias and a gender bias, and then named two black guys and a woman.
Right.
So how is there a bias?
Just-
if
you're
they
not
had-
that
they
good.
gave-
So what I guess she's going into like a sub bias. So now she's including black female comedians into the, which
So
is, you know what I
sub-bias.
mean? So it's not just that it's women, and it's not that it's black people. It's black women. So and then once some black women get big Netflix specials, then she'll probably go into heavy set female black.
Right, just
you know
keep
what I mean?
breaking it down.
Keep breaking it down. You want to say something?
So what's your take?
think-
What's your stance? Are you with her or against her?
I'm
We're at war.
I'm
Pick a
neither.
side.
I'm neither.
What's her net worth? Look up her net worth.
You love net worth.
Love it.
My thing is she's
I would have given Jess Hilarious that money.
what 500,000.
I like her.
I think to do stand up, I have to see her stand up. I don't know, but you have to have a draw, and she definitely has a following.
Monique?
She done stand up like that.
Jess Hilarious has.
Yeah.
she has a.
I can't even
huge
think
following.
of anything funny Monique has said. Very first one.
So, a part of the deal was that Netflix said that you can't tell a joke for 2 years. Mm-hmm. They like
Why? Because that's
own
how
the-
long it'll take to.
I guess it has to do with
Because they want to
Putting
make
it
sure
together,
that you're not. They want to make
using
sure
the-
that you want to see her, and when you come to comedy, you're going to see her. You know what I mean?
they're giving her 13 million net worth, and that's like
500. That's a decent portion of what her whole net worth is.
Yeah.
everybody pretty much agrees that 500,000 was a low ball.
Who?
But
People.
it's a low ball, but you have to. I understand why they went that route. You have to have that draw. You know what I mean? It's like
I think she thinks she's bigger than what she is.
yes, definitely.
In
definitely.
in the comedy world, I think so. As an
because-
actress, she's a renowned actress.
yeah, she's definitely
Award-winning.
highly
So
decorated.
pay her for a movie on Netflix.
right.
Do a Netflix movie with her.
And that's what she's saying. She's the most highly decorated comedian. And it's like, okay, but
No, she's
what are your?
not.
I don't see
Parkers?
any stand up awards. You know what I'm saying? There's no awards for stand up. You know what I mean? And she talk about she compares her
Comedy
and
Jam.
Amy Schumer about their movies, and she's saying how her movie this Christmas made this amount of money and this amount of time. But she wasn't the only one. Gabrielle Union was in that movie. Danny Glover was in that movie.
Bowles.
Omar Epps was in that movie. So it wasn't just her movie. You was
Right.
you know what I mean?
You talking
So
about
they
Almost
all-
Christmas?
Yeah, almost
Yeah, she
Christmas.
wasn't even the
something.
lead.
Right. So it was just
I was in. This did so well. Okay.
right. So I think that to justify her getting close to Amy Schumer money, you had to be able to sell out Madison Square Garden.
It was rightful she got Donkey of the Day.
I will say that I do feel slightly conflicted. What's cool is that now people can see our technical difficulties that we had with our bullshit ass microphone stand with some duct tape on it. That's the one I give to Mike.
right.
I do feel slightly conflicted about it because she did present an interesting case just about the treatment that she has. Like people will say, well, she's very difficult to work with, and gives all these people who have said that, but won't like go on record and talk about it. Like, tell me exactly what it was. And she brings up these instances where on sets she's out there standing up for people who are being disrespected, talking about a white producer like stepping over a black director to guide this movie, and she paused everything and was like, hold on, what are we doing here? Who's directing this? You wouldn't have done that. and those types of things where that's great that she's doing that, and someone's got to do that, and the outcome is it's like a Uncle Leo deal. Going to the doctor, you get one thing, well, difficult to work with, and now he can't get treated.
Right.
Now he looks like a baby seal.
Everybody thinks that. I don't think that I would have liked to see what a counteroffer would have been. You think she would have accepted double that, $1 million?
I don't. I
think she's looking for multiple millions.
Yeah, and I think she's upset. She's butthurt because she didn't like when they asked her. Like Charlamagne she was on Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne asked her a pretty good question though. Amy Schumer sold out Madison Square Garden. Can you sell out Madison Square Garden? Ha ha, brother, you just. And then she did not really want to answer those questions, and she said that the producer of Netflix came to her show and saw that she had 2 sold out shows, and they were standing ovations at the end of the show. Okay, that's great, but that doesn't justify why you should get fucking millions in the special. There's a plenty of comedians that do. Russell Peters, Louis C.K., Wanda Sykes, plenty of that would do shows and get standing ovations back to back. And then they said, oh, because you said she's a legend. Okay, she's a legend. True enough, she is a legend. But Kobe Bryant's a legend. So right now, would you pay Kobe Bryant to be on your team, or would you get somebody like the Greek Freak? You know what I mean? And that's the thing that was Antetokounmpo. So Antetokounmpo for Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So Kobe Bryant is yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, LeBron.
NBA.
Well, I mean, we got like LeBron James. You know what I mean? But she's saying
I've heard of him.
She's upset because Amy Schumer hasn't been doing it long enough. And like she told Charlamagne, let's see how you feel when. Let's say your ratings drop in 5 years, and then somebody come in who's been doing it less than you.
Us is
and
who
come
she was
in and
referring
take
to, I
over
believe.
your show. How would you feel? And it's like, well, your number slip. I mean, it's a business. You know what I mean? And I don't think that she has the drawing power to claim that much money.
What did she blame it on the Breakfast Club when she was talking about? Oh well, Chappelle has his team is getting him these shows and
his promoter.
I mean,
he said, "Well, how come you and Sydney don't book your own shows?" And she was like, "Well, do Dave Chappelle and them book their own shows? They're promoters." So she's claiming that if she's given the chance, she can do those same type of numbers.
If she were to show right now that she has a show at Madison Square, she's not going to sell that out. Maybe more now because she's in the news because of all this.
Stunt. Stunt. I'm calling stunt.
Yeah, and another thing,
Netflix actually gave him the deal. This is all hype.
Right.
It could be.
And you know what? One of the reasons why I think she's rubbing people the wrong way is because you haven't heard much from Monique. And then when you hear from her, like there's always rumors out there that she's difficult to work with. She has a problem with her and Oprah got into it. Her and Tyler Perry. Her and Lee Daniels. And then it seems like you haven't heard from her in a while. And then when you hear from her, it's like. I had a problem with Netflix. And then it's like, but I want all you guys to, you know what I'm saying? The boycott and everything because I was
she's fighting. She's doing a whole boycott, a whole movement for herself.
Right.
Whereas, if you did it more in the vein of
if she would
black comedians or black,
but you couldn't
comedians,
justify that because the best comedians out there right now are black.
That's why I was like, I don't even know.
If she would've,
I don't even know any black female comedians. They brought up Wanda Sykes a little bit. Right. I don't know if she's still doing it. But
Wanda Sykes is hilarious. I love Wanda Sykes.
What about the chick that was in like
I like her in
the scary
Blackish.
movies?
Regina King?
She's hilarious.
But I don't think she does stand up.
Doesn't she?
Nah. But see, that's the thing. What I think. What would have rubbed people the right way if she would have came out and said, instead of trying to say gender bias and race bias, I think leave Dave Chappelle alone, leave Amy Schumer alone. Have that info for quotes or whatever, but just say, I have a problem with Netflix because they offered me $500,000. They offered Wanda Sykes so and so. They offered Tiffany Haddish so and so. They offered some more of this. They offered Thea Vidal, Marsha Warfield. Those are all female black comedians.
Were other black comedians made offers on Netflix?
Wanda Sykes was offered $250,000.
When?
Before Monique even said, and then Tiffany Haddish.
Years though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was years ago.
And they said they would never offer that low amount again. But then,
right.
Tiffany Haddish already had her deal before Monique even came out public.
So and Wanda Sykes did. I heard that she did feel like she was suffering through that, and didn't make us think about it. Didn't
because of the $250,000.
But she felt incredibly disrespected.
But the $250 was that before like Chappelle was after offered 20 million. Was it like?
I think it was before.
I mean, Netflix has really blown up in the past couple of years. 250,000 maybe 5 years ago would have been a substantial amount to just do a show.
You have no information.
I don't remember a lot of other comedy specials on Netflix though, like there are now.
Right.
And then you have to look at like what's their terms for the special. Like if Wanda Sykes was offered 250,000 and they had the same thing as Monique, you can't do any shows for 2 years though. Then that's nothing for her, man. Because I'm sure she makes that in a few months. You know what I mean? 250,000 because she's that good. She's going to sell out. She may not sell out arenas like Amy Schumer, but she's going to sell out enough comedy clubs.
Yeah, you're cutting into someone's earnings if you're saying you can't do these things for 2 years.
But for Monique, that'd be fine because she could just do acting. That's what she does.
Her net worth, we just saw her net worth is only 19 million. I mean, not only like 19 million ain't shit. No, what was it 13? Her net worth is 13 million. So you offer 500,000
to hear that.
Jesus.
I mean, should that really matter?
She said she would make $2 million in 2 years.
I mean, your net worth is a lot based off of.
Oh, you know what?
What?
The Queens of Comedy. Oh, that was older.
Yeah, and that's one of the things she mentioned too, though, how she sold out. We was the first female comedians, not black comedians, not this, but it wasn't just you. It was you and 3 other female comedians. You know what I mean? So there was a first. She brought up that instance where her and the other females were doing these comedy shows and they were selling out arenas and all this different stuff and multiple sold out nights and they was the first to do this, but it was still a group of females. It wasn't just you.
Yeah.
I'd rather see Whoopi Goldberg do stand up.
Yeah, and she talked to Whoopi Goldberg too on the show. He was on A View. She was on A View.
Well, I guess that settles it. We're not offering her any more money. Do we want to offer anything to come on our show?
I got about $17 put aside that I can use to.
I'll throw 20 on it.
At the size we are right now, she'd probably want to pay us to get on the show to get
Right.
her name out. So back to the original question: what would you really accept if they're like, "Hey, Netflix, we just want to do a"?
I have to look. What would I accept to do it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I do it for free.
Yeah, just get your name out there.
Just to get my name out there. And
what would you accept? I would love to see you up there on stage, just getting booed.
I'd just get so violent and just mad at people.
If you wasn't getting
What are you even
laughs,
booing
Yes.
for?
that is the funniest shit.
I'm
in the
getting
world
my
to see, though.
AR-15.
People not getting laughs. That is the greatest shit in the world. I've seen. Oh, it's so wonderful.
Really? As
Yes,
someone who
to
would
watch
not like
comics
that?
fucking die on stage is like the funniest shit in the world. And at the same time, a part of you is dying because it's like, fuck, that could be me. I remember a great story, man. I wish I can call Chris Allen on this. But we was doing a Def Jam audition. And a comedian friend of ours, I'm not going to say his name, we're in Caesar's Palace. And Bob Sumner, the one that Dave Chappelle mentioned that passed on him or whatever to do Def Jam, Bob Sumner is in the front row. D-Lay goes up, kills it. D-Lay's on LOL now. He kills it. Jay Reed kills it. I go up. I kill it. And this one homie, he goes up, and he's fucking dying on stage. It's so quiet. And I look at my homie Chris Allen, and he has his head down during the whole stage. He's in the audience, and people are talking like, hey, man, who the fuck is this dude? Why don't you get the fuck on stage? He said he was so embarrassed he couldn't hold his head up and look. He was just feeling so bad for him. You know what I mean? And it was bad, man. And that's so funny to us.
That would be hard.
Speaking about bombing, so the other day, I met somebody who I was wearing a shirt that I said, this is like a shirt that Kramer wears on Seinfeld. And she was like, oh, yeah, I don't really watch the show. But I did go see Michael Richards at a show at the Laugh Factory. Remember that one where...
Yeah, N-bomb.
Yeah, and it was just went off. I was in the front row. It's like,
wow.
What?
She's a white lady?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
She was like, it got real uncomfortable.
I bet. We were just watching that
what,
like
how,
a
what
month
would you do
or
the
so
rest
ago.
of the Do you just end the set? What happened? Did he just end it?
He was having a bad set, man. Like, I mean, it's like he lost it. You know, he lost it.
Just lost it.
Like when things like that happen, man, it's like.
As a comedian, did you lose respect for him at all? Because being a comedian, man, it can be rough up there.
I didn't lose I didn't lose any respect for him. I was just like, fuck, that's fucked up.
You should do that sometime. Cracker, 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 cracker. sugar cracker.
Yeah, if you ever get
He's a cracker. He's a cracker. We put him in a fucking oven and crush him up. Fucking cracker.
Get up.
Yeah. Right. If this was Jerusalem, you'll be in the oven.
oh man,
They were like, fuck. But I mean, watching that set, man, I was laughing. Like, this is so fucked up. And I felt bad for him. You know what I mean? Like, damn. But he lost it. I'm never surprised when I see or hear in the news about a celebrity that's white drops the N-bomb or drops some race. I'm never surprised. I'm just
It's
never.
in all of us.
Right.
It just takes that second for it to come out.
It could be the nicest person. It could be the nicest person ever,
Don't
man.
speak for me.
And like
Ever.
and shit, and like shit. He's just having a bad day. Like his fucking wife left him, and you know his kids is fucking up in school, and everything's wrong. There would be some black guy like, "You fucking away, honky, you nigger!" And he's never said that
flips.
word. And he's just like, "Oh my god!" And it was like it was recorded. Like somebody just happened to be on his phone and record that shit. And now everybody hates him, and I stay right next to him. We used to eat ribs together. I never knew he was racist. And it's just so fuck. And he's like, no, I'm not like that. He got to go on Barbara Walters and explain himself.
Right.
It's so
tour,
fucked up.
the apology tour.
All right, the apology tour.
I would love to go on an apology tour.
But when I hear
trying
it,
to get
though,
on
I'm
tour,
just like-
apology tour, whatever, I'll take it.
But I'm just never surprised though. I'm just okay. Theirs came like, and then I'm never like upset at the person like Paula Deen. Like I be like if she had a restaurant, I would still eat there. And then black
That's
people
'cause
be
you eat
like,
anything.
right? But black people be like, hey man, how you gonna eat there? And she said, nigga, I don't give a fuck. These fucking
I don't even think she
pancakes
said
are
that, did she?
amazing. Like I don't give a fuck. So what she said that racist, whatever. It shouldn't take from her cooking this amazing food. You know what I mean?
Okay, what if she's not cooking it? What if she literally had slaves in the back cooking it? Would you still eat there?
How good is it? Like I mean,
Okay, all right.
And are the slaves being treated fairly?
Yeah.
Are they treated nicely?
It's built into the word slave, I think. That
Like, you can have like good working conditions. You know what I mean? Like it depends
Are
on
they
where they
getting
come
paid?
from.
Can
What
they
if-
leave?
They may have came from a sweatshop over in China to where this was
It's an
luxury to
upgrade.
them.
It's an upgrade. All
right?
right.
You never know.
Well, we're trying to upgrade our conditions here. Get Mike a leather chair. We got this fundraiser. Hit us up. That is accidentally brilliant.
Check out our GoFundMe page.
We'll make it, or if any of you guys want to make it, fund the GoFundMe page and then throw some money at it afterward.
Absolutely.
We'd appreciate it. We're kind of busy. That is accidentally brilliant. Instagram at We Three Idiots 313. Check us. Facebook accidentally brilliant. This episode was sponsored by Dre's Beats.
Dre sent us a package because he's
Thank you,
he's
Dre.
a listener.
All right.
He got us all some beats.
So
Yeah.
everybody go out and at Dre, Dr. Dre, and tell him thank you for us.
And buy the beats.
Thank you.
And buy the
All right.
Things are dope.
Can't always be how you want it to be, and I'm the one that they looking up to. Fuck they expecting from me.
Well done. Good show. I think it was a good show.
Great boys.
You boys did really great today.
Our next show is
I hope you boys can do that's good next time.
coming to you from the Boys Hall.
Would you guys like to prefer this as Accidentally Brilliant Podcast or just Accidentally Brilliant?
Mike's podcast.
I can't believe you went deep on this. I really did expect me to do it before you.
Did y'all get that joke though that I said about my new solo project? Did either one of y'all see the movie The 5 Heartbeats?
No, but
It's so fast. But Flash, he takes over
what is
for.
we got there? Got that on camera.